You are now listening to KMRO FM, aka Kamurocho Radio. It is a Yakuza podcast hosted by myself, Argyle, and with me as always is Jordan.
Check it out, some orphans in the house.
Check it out. We've got an orphanage.
We're
on the
at
beach.
Asagawa
It's
Academy.
spring break.
It's spring break. Kiryu's taking his shirt off.
He's taking
to
his
catch a
shirt off
fish.
to go fishing for his children that he cares for.
He's got his shorts on and he's ready.
Boing.
Ladies, hot, depressed, single in your area, folks.
He's single,
But only
ladies.
only if you're a cop and you disappear in the next game.
He's single, but I hope you've got room in your life for 9 children.
This man has a lot of kids, and also he frequently gets you put in danger.
Through no fault of his own, most of the time.
Bachelor number 1 enjoys trips to the arcade and fighting people with his shirt off. Bachelor number 2 enjoys baseball and eye patches. And bachelor number 3 enjoys being shot full of holes. Which Yakuza character am I talking about? I have no clue. There's several of them that fit that description.
Yeah, that could be anybody, that last one.
This eligible bachelorette is a top-level hacker, loves to be a cop, and lives for the USA.
Lives in the good old US of A.
Fellas, this lady, she's the Yakuza huntress, and you better believe it. She might break your heart after the first date when she gets written out of the game. Hey.
What's up?
We're talking about Yakuza 3.
Talking about Yakuza 3!
Can you tell I'm still mad about Sayama?
Look. Justice for Sayama. She did nothing wrong.
Well, she's a Argyle. She's a member of the beloved U.S. police. I don't know if I want to say justice for anyone who wears that particular set of pants. But boy, oh boy, she sure is thriving. I'm sure.
I'm sure she's doing great.
She loves to be a cop, and you know what, girl boss.
Girl boss.
So
we hate to see a girl boss winning.
How have you been?
Been pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, after last week, I feel like first things first, you live in Louisiana, and yes. Fortunately, you are okay, and your family is okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We recorded the first chapter before that, and now it's after that.
But, Argyle, I've seen you posting your links, so I say, you know, if you're listening and you have the means, why don't you, do you have any things to recommend?
I mean, I live on the other side of the state from this, but I mean, I did almost get... Yeah, I mean, last year I did get obliterated, and so did a lot of people in the area, by a hurricane. It's just kind of a reality of life here. But right now...
In Joe Biden's America,
yes.
In a post-climate change world, where
yes.
this is just the regular, every year... You risk getting destroyed by a hurricane forever.
I mean, it's going to happen anytime, but 2 years in a row is kind of insane. Because, like, before 2005, Hurricane Rita, it was, you know, not in my lifetime. You know, it hadn't happened in a while. So, Hurricane Ida swept through in southeast Louisiana, that is around the New Orleans area, and just fucked everything up. Not just in New Orleans. Like, New Orleans, obviously, pretty much still out of commission. It will be for weeks. Like, life is not going to return to normal there for a long time. For a lot of people, if it ever does, you know, like, their houses will be wiped out. The insurance companies are a real pain in the ass to get them to pay out for this shit, especially now. It's a travesty. Like, Terrebonne Parish, and, fucking Plaquemine Parish, they've been just entirely wiped off the map. Like, they're just underwater at this point. And I mean, like, even as far north as fucking New York. New York got hit by this, right? Like, New York flooded. People died in it. There is a number of links that we'll post in the description for this. We'll probably put them in the Discord as well. for just links that you can donate to like help get people supplies. You know, this is a short-term thing. You know, there's only so much that
if
you can
have
do to
the
help
means,
in the long
obviously.
term. But like right now, in the present term, people need food, they need water, they need shelter. You know, other supplies and shit. So
Yes, so think about donating
money,
if you can. Don't feel bad if you aren't, in a situation where you can donate. But, we have this relatively small platform, but I feel like we should try to use it for, something. So if you are listening and it is within your means to help out, please donate a little bit. I'm sure they really need it over there. So
yeah, just seeing pictures from New Orleans, I was reminded of last year. You know, getting home. You know, we came home pretty soon afterwards. You know, and it's devastating just seeing all the houses, all the buildings, just like big fucking like radio towers, just all the like big, like huge, like skyscrapers and shit with just every window blown out, like trees in the middle of the road, power lines. You can't drive in a lot of places until they clear that up. Like even now there's still debris just spread around, and it's been just over a year now, you know. So and like a lot of people's houses are just kind of in the same condition they were back then, because they just left them there, you know. They've moved. Because, I mean, shit, there's only so much you can do.
It's not great. Yeah. So if you can donate, check the link in our episode description. Every dollar counts. So, if you can. Well, that's enough of that. That's a fun start to our episode. Shall we? We actually talk about Yakuza sometimes on this podcast.
We usually talk about Yakuza, I'd say.
We usually talk about Yakuza, but sometimes we talk about Yakuza, and sometimes we talk about Ryuga Gotoku. This week we are talking about Chapter 3 of Yakuza 3, Chapter 2 of Yakuza 3, my bad, which I believe is called Encounter? Is it called the Ryudo Encounter?
It's called the Ryudo Encounter.
It's an encounter, just like in Yakuza 1.
Yeah.
Which, this one's very short, but
yes.
It's nice.
It is nice. It is nice. This is kind of between the present day and where Kiryu left off in the previous chapter.
I gotta share before we talk about this an incredible and valid take that I discovered. Sometimes gamers, capital G gamers, end up on the wrong side of history. Yeah, you might say
thegamer.com.
The Gamer published an article that I'm currently trying to find. One thing about the gamers is that they're so often incredibly wrong. If you listen closely, you might hear Susie meowing in the background, by the way. But I found an article by one gamer on The Gamer, a website I've never heard of.
By I saw that link and I was like immediately suspect. I was like,
Sean? Cian? I don't know. Either way, this person wrote an article that says, I wish the start of Yakuza 3 was an entire game. And that's the most correct take I've ever heard about this game. So I just wanted to give it a shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to this article that has
that says
the one good take on this game.
The one good take about this game, which
aside
is
from ours.
The opposite.
Aside from our take.
Except for ours. But our take is the same. It's that the Kiryu should never leave Okinawa, and it should just be a game about parenting some kids. Speaking of which, I feel like the start to this chapter is kind of iconic for this game. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, absolutely. This is one of my favorite moments in the game.
We begin with Kiryu Kazuma, the Dragon of Dojima, locked
39 years old. 39-year-old
39 years old. He is locked in a battle between himself and an onion as he struggles desperately to very slowly, very deliberately cut it into slices. This is a man who has never had to cook in his life.
He's never had to cook. He is eating cup noodles. He's eating at restaurants. Like, all on other people's dime, because he always just gets money from the guys he beats up. He's never had to pay for food or, like, cook an actual meal.
I'll tell you what, though. His technique, he's tucking the fingers in.
Yeah, he's tucking the fingers. Like, he learned, he's just like Mama,
just like Mom. He's being just extra cautious. He just doesn't want to get himself cut. Because one thing you gotta know about Kiryu is that he doesn't get hurt very often.
Yes.
I think
he would hate. He would hate to if he, nicked a finger a little bit. If he,
I love Taichi, our boy, comes in. Hey, when's dinner ready? And Haruka has to run in and be like, no,
Taichi runs
don't
in
bother.
and is like, hey, Uncle Kaz, I thought that curry was supposed to be easy. What's going on? Why is it taking?
It
so
is
long?
like the easiest thing to make. But yeah, and then Haruka has to shoo him away. Hey, do not distract Dad while he's cooking.
The man is focusing. Don't.
He will cut his entire arm off if you distract him.
Don't yell at him while he's holding a knife. He gets
maybe a nitpick.
Antsy.
Maybe a nitpick. But when we see Kiryu chopping, his slices are very neat. But then the next time we see it, cinema sins, ding ding ding, those pieces of onion are irregular as fuck. Terrible.
Oh, yeah?
Terrible chopping maneuver, Kiryu. The only thing he's used to chopping is people up in small pieces with a knife in a heat move. But he doesn't kill them.
I think he did a great job.
I love him. I'm so glad that he's learning how to cook at 39 years of age. I have a challenge for us, Argyle.
Yes.
It's do you think that by the end of the name we can know the names of all of the children? Because I know like 2 of them.
I'm going to learn them probably by like chapter 3.
So
I've already got like 3.
There are like 3 of them with like faceted personality. Not faceted.
There's 3 of them that are named in this chapter. Okay.
Yes.
Aside from Haruka.
We know that Taichi is our special boy.
Yes,
he's
Taichi.
the big.
He's kind of the
Taichi's
big,
the big
like,
boy.
Yeah, he's a little pudgy. He's got the big red shirt.
He's got a good sense of humor. He's the funny one. He's kind of the comic relief boy. We obviously know Haruka. Obviously.
Haruka, yeah.
Koji is the nerd.
Shiro is the nerd.
Shiro is the nerd. Is there a Koji? Did I make up a Koji?
I think Koji might be the one in the blue shirt, the baseball boy.
Baseball boy? Let me see.
Don't look it up. That's cheating.
Okay, you're right.
If you want to.
Okay.
You can.
No, it's fine.
And the other one we get this chapter is Izumi. Who she is the youngest, I believe.
Yes, I think you're right. There's also, interestingly, and I think the only time, and we'll get it in a little bit, that one of Kiryu's children is mixed race.
Yes,
I think he's half. He's
his father was African American, United States soldier.
Oh, is he from the U.S.? Is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
His dad is actually he's an American soldier. He's like in the army.
Oh, okay. It will be the only time in the entire series that the issue of race is really even remotely discussed. Yeah. Which is kind of interesting. But those are, and I don't remember his name, unfortunately.
Because aside from like Gary Buster Holmes, black people just kind of don't show up in the story.
Not really. So Kiryu is at his orphanage. He's serving dinner to his kids. It's curry for dinner because it's all he knows how to make. Probably. I don't trust him to make anything else. I barely trust him to make this.
It's probably all he knows how to make. I mean, he can roast a whole fish. That's probably not that hard. But that's also that's in the present day. That's after like years of experience. This is 6 months.
That's after he like practiced.
Yeah, this is 6 months in. He's still learning how to cut an onion.
Unfortunately, I mean, Kiryu has a policy, right? Don't eat until everyone's at the table, which is good. I think that's good.
No, yeah.
That's a good policy to have.
I like
eat
that.
as a family. But one of the kids is missing. Izumi is nowhere to be found.
Izumi's missing. Nobody knows where she is. So he says, "Hey, everybody, me and Haruka are gonna go look for Izumi. You can start without us. Don't worry."
I like that Haruka isn't allowed to eat either.
Oh, I mean, she's the oldest and the most mature of them, so she has to help look for Izumi. Bless you.
I guess so. Thank you. So luckily, Kiryu has not gone far. I do want to point out, in each game, Kiryu has his like hideout. And in this one,
as soon as you get control of Kiryu, you get a hideout because the orphanage is your hideout.
It's specifically Kiryu's room that has a big like Oji-san's room, and an amazing feature about this game that I absolutely love is when you are walking around
inside the orphanage.
Glory,
yes,
Kiryu's shoes just disappear.
Yeah.
And then when he walks outside, they just appear on his feet.
As soon as you walk out the door, they just whoop, on your feet.
The Dragon of Dojima is so fucking courteous that his shoes just fly right off his feet. He doesn't even have to take them off.
Essence of shoe removal.
He does not need to even put any effort in, which I do really enjoy. this is so we go down to the beach, which is where so the thing about Morning Glory is that there's like a little area around it. There's nothing you can really do there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a yard in front.
Yeah, and
there's
there's
a path going in front of it.
And then outside,
and then just smack in like across the road is just huge, beautiful beach.
Which I believe you can do optional fishing minigame at later.
Yes.
Not right now. Kiryu finds Izumi sitting on the beach. She doesn't look so great. She looks sad.
Yeah, he walks up, you walk up, and you ask her, "Hey, what's up? You look kind of bummed. Like, did something happen at school? Like, and she explains the kids at school were making fun of her. It was bring your parent to work day, or bring your no." It
was like it was like parent teacher conferences or something.
It was like bring your parent to school day. Like your parent comes in and they're like, here's what I do at my job, and all that.
And of course,
since she didn't have anybody to bring, all the kids made fun of her because her parents are dead. Right?
Kids suck.
Kids suck.
Children are terrible.
Children are terrible. I mean, it's like, oh dang, these children are awful, but also it's like, yeah, this would probably happen in real life.
Yeah, probably. And Kiryu is like, well, wait, what about me? And she's like, well, everyone knows I live in an orphanage, and everyone knows that you're not my real dad, and it's not like I would even want you to come. Which, I mean, could you imagine, Argyle? Imagine you're like in 5th grade, and to Kiryu,
the most jacked,
hi, I'm Kiryu. What's your job? Unemployed.
Unemployed. I run an orphanage. None. He's not unemployed.
Yes, he does. Does he make money doing that?
I don't know. He has to pay for food somehow.
Now I'm thinking about it. Where does the money for orphanages come from?
The Kazuma family.
Tax?
Probably the Kazuma family.
That's probably true. The Kazuma family probably gives him money. It definitely I mean, Kiryu's charging the orphans rent.
Because like this place has links to Sunflower, so presumably it might also have
probably
links
to... the orphans are fed and clothed by money that has been extorted and
extracted
mugged
from
out of people.
The blood
extracted from blood of like people who just needed a loan or whatever. Yeah. So they have a really sweet conversation, you know. I like Kiryu's like, hey, maybe you don't have parents, but you don't say you don't have a family. We're your family, all 9 of us.
Yeah, like family goes beyond blood, you know.
He says there's all different kinds of family.
Yeah, we're gonna say this a lot. The games are about this. Hey.
Yes, the games are all about family and unconventional families and found families. And Kiryu talks about, you know, he's an orphanage. He runs an orphanage, but he's an orphan. And, you know, his brothers were the brother and sister, you know, Nishiki was his brother and he grew up with him in the orphanage.
My father was my Oyabun.
My father killed my parents, and I promise I didn't kill your parents. So
yeah, no, I don't even know who your parents were. Not in like I just killed them for no reason way. I mean, just like I didn't.
I really
you get what I mean, Izumi.
Don't know. And then he's just like, you know, having 9 people meet your family's bigger than anyone else. That means you've got more family than anyone else. You should be bullying them. You should be bullying them for having living parents.
My family's bigger than yours.
Listen, Izumi, I'll tell you how the Dragon of Dojima solves things. When people tell you something you don't like, you kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, you take a fucking knife and you plunge it into their gut and then knee it all the way through.
No knives.
Okay, no knives. A plastic knife. You plastic knife and you
punch. You throw them. You punch them and throw them.
How blunt instruments? Can we use those? Tables, chairs.
Yes, heat moves, no knives.
Pick up a desk and slam it over his head. Just smash
hit
it
him
right
with a
over
sofa.
his face.
Hit him with a sofa. This is when Izumi starts crying at how beautiful Kiryu's instructions to beat the other children up are. And he's just like, "We're your family. Oh, family, familia. We drive cars real fast, and we all say grace before we eat meals. It's really beautiful."
Haruka comes out a quarter mile at a time.
You gotta live your life a quarter mile at a time. Haruka comes over and says, "Hey, we're gonna all eat dinner. Let's all go." Kiryu's like, come on, we gotta eat the curry. Curry's getting cold. So they all go with Izumi. They go with Izumi to eat some dinner. It's nice.
Yeah, they get back in the house, and nobody's touched their food. Aww.
They were all waiting.
They couldn't eat without Izumi.
So sweet. And they're all smiling, because they are a family. And then that's when Dominic Toretto's like, last one at the table's gotta say grace. And then they force Izumi to say grace, because they are all Christian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all Catholic.
They are all Catholic, yeah. Man, Izumi really is, like, much smaller than the rest. I was thinking, like, watching this, like, are there no older orphans?
Haruka's the oldest. I think Taichi's second oldest.
Yeah, I mean, they're all the same.
No. I think the girl in the green dress, I don't remember her name. I think she's second oldest, actually.
They are all different ages, but then they're, like, none of them are older than, like, probably 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haruka's 13 or 14 or something.
Yeah, she's in middle school.
Yeah.
She's definitely too young to be, like, taking managerial duties of this orphanage.
Yeah, to be like an assistant manager of the orphanage.
Kiryu is definitely exploiting his daughter's labor a bit too much. So they all sit down and eat. Yeah, we get a real, like, hot yakuza's in your area scene as Kiryu shirtlessly
hatchet.
chops wood like he's gonna be on the front of some kind of calendar. And then Haruka comes up with an eviction notice.
Okinawa. Don't you just want to pop your top off? Chop some wood.
Just swing a big axe. This is when Haruka serves Kiryu, well, she doesn't, but Haruka brings Kiryu an eviction notice.
Yeah, Haruka's actually the landlord. And she says, Kiryu, you've been evicted. You haven't paid rent in 6 months. You need to get the fuck out.
Yeah, so Haruka's a landlord, and we have to appreciate her for it. Haruka's canceled for being a landlord, accused of landlord crimes. We then see because it's like, oh, we're getting this. We're
getting these eviction notices from the Ryudo family. They're like the Ryudo family, and then the local boys.
We have seen them before in the first chapter, but this family
is kind of our real introduction to them. This is how Kiryu was introduced to them.
They're just sitting outside of the orphanage in a truck labeled Nakahara Industries.
Yeah.
And when Kiryu looks at them, they're like, gee, there he is. He sees us. Let's skedaddle.
Mikio, hit the gas.
Mikio, hit the gas.
Cheese it.
The Ryudo family takes the trophy by a fucking country mile for the least threatening, worst, fucking most useless Yakuza family in the series, and I love them so much. They are just they're just terrible. It's literally just like a boys club. It's just like this is just where they go to hang out with like their grandpa. Yeah. We get in a much later game another Yakuza family that's basically a boys club, but even that one is like 10 times
that one's
more
like
of a threat.
That's slightly more like they've got the 3 guys in their family.
I don't think the Ryudo family is capable of literally doing a single crime.
I don't think they do it.
No, they don't do anything. They just kind of hang out.
I think they own land and collect rent, and I don't think they do anything else.
I mean, that canceled for that, but like they don't do crime. They don't do anything. They just kind of exist in the area and are funny. And there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them, and this is 2 of the 3.
So after we see the Ryudo family,
Kiryu gets the eviction notice, and he's like, "Hey, those 2 guys over there, they've been watching us. That's the Ryudo family."
Just been sitting.
So he's just like, I'm gonna go fucking confront them. So he starts walking over there shirtlessly. They cheese it.
Yeah, you could talk to a couple people because then you're like, well, I guess Kiryu tells Haruka like time is fast. He's put his shirt back on, and he's like, well, I guess I'll go into town and fucking talk to them there. As you go out, you can talk to some of the neighbors, and they'll basically tell you the same thing, like, hey, the Ryudo family is serving me eviction notices, and I don't really know why. But they do technically own the deeds to all of these this property here on the beach, and everyone
they're all subletting these properties here.
Yes. Kiryu is like, well, guess I'll go to the city. to go to downtown Ryukyu to fucking talk to these idiots.
Yeah.
And that's where he goes.
Yeah, so we go to downtown Ryukyu, Okinawa.
I think we will probably talk much more about
I think we should talk about this more later.
Because we don't really get much of a chance to explore.
Yeah, you're kind of cordoned off right now, and you can't really do anything. So
I do like the city, though. I will say I really enjoy the map. It just works
for right now, I'm just gonna say I like Ryukyu a lot. It's nice.
The only thing I hate about Ryukyu, and it's kind of a complaint about the entire game, is that for some reason the random encounter fucking multiplier is just way too high in this game.
The random encounters don't work like they did in previous games, where it's like there's guys, or not in previous games, in future games, where there's guys wandering around the streets, and like you bump into them. It's just there will be a guy waiting on the street, and once you get within his vision range, and there's no escaping it.
I mean,
he
by
will
this,
attack
by,
you. It's like a
by all
Pokemon trainer.
accounts, downtown Ryukyu is the most dangerous city in Japan. There are so many guys there who want to beat you up. I don't know what this city. The city is based on a real. Obviously, they're all based on real places. But this one is based on the. Let's see. It is the. What is the area called? It's based on a real place, but I couldn't tell you what it's called. But it's the biggest city in. It's Naha. Part of Naha in Okinawa. That's the capital city of Okinawa. It's the biggest city and the most populated city, and it has a population of 317,000. So a tiny population for a big city. Though I will say that the Ryukyu Kingdom was the medieval kingdom that existed in Okinawa, so that's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
Yeah, well, I think we should probably do a bigger segment.
We'll do a deeper
later.
dive where I actually have the information here first. Though I will say this game, I don't know if it's a commercial for Okinawa, but boy, does playing this game make me want to visit this place.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the map looks like a great city to be in. The fictional city. I think the kind of saturation, like toyish look that I complained about before, I think it kind of works here with the more tropical climate.
Yeah, I really think so. The color in this area is pretty good, I think, and it definitely contrasts very well with Kamurocho as like kind of a bit of a more grimy, slimy, rundown like nightclub district, and downtown Ryukyu is definitely more like a touristy area.
Yeah,
literally the tutorial for the coin lockers is a dude who's like, "Oh, I bought too many souvenirs. Where will I put them?"
yeah.
Oh no.
This is the beachfront town. Everybody goes here because it is beautiful.
It's where people go on vacation, I guess.
Yeah, probably within
popular.
Japan even. People come here to.
Yes, I believe
it's
so.
like going to Hawaii if you live in the United States.
Yes, and also Japanese people love to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, they do also love that because it's probably about as close to them as it is to us. Maybe even closer.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's pretty close. So in downtown Ryukyu, we see our wonderful antagonists of the week just sitting on the fucking side of the street eating popsicles.
Yeah, they're
this game does not even pretend that these guys are even
are
threatening.
Respectable in any capacity. These are our fucking boys. These are Rikia and Mikio. We found the blue truck that they were in, but they're standing nearby. They're squatting in the shade and eating ice pops.
And the second they see Kiryu, they get so scared that they drop their popsicles.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Oh, God, he's here.
Fuck, no! I paid 300 yen for that thing.
Damn it.
God damn it.
I think, does Rikio have like an Ichiban perm haircut, like a punch perm kind of haircut deal going on?
I can't tell. It's hard to tell with the graphics.
It's hard to tell with the graphics, I feel
like it's just kind of a really... I always
really
figured it was just
tight.
like close cut and like kind of just curly.
Yeah, it's hard to say with the graphics. They hadn't invented like the high-res bread technology, but to me it kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of like a punch perm. It's impossible to say.
It might be, yeah.
It might be. And then Mikio, he's a bigger guy and he's got like bleach blonde hair. He looks ridiculous. They both do.
Yeah.
Kiryu,
I love Riki's shirt in particular.
me too. It's so loud.
Like striped with the floral print on the front. Ooh.
It's really good. Once again, the least threatening guys in the world.
I would love to have like one of Kiryu's and one of Riki's shirts, both of them.
Yes. Kiryu explains, he's like, "Hey, why are you evicting everybody?" And
Riki's shirt looks like the wallpaper in your grandmother's house. You get what I'm saying?
He's kind of a grandma's special guy, to be honest.
Grandma's a little special boy. It's his birthday.
I need to have a talk with Kiryu because he's being very mean and intimidating these poor defenseless men. He is really picking a fight with these two boys who are.
Well, I mean, they're trying to evict him and his 9 children. So I know,
but like you gotta understand the power imbalance.
I mean,
here.
you walk around the corner and you see these 2 idiots eating ice cream, and you're like, "Well, okay, I gotta go a little." This is
like if you're playing a.
But he immediately
MMO.
goes to like, "Oh, the fucking Dojima family's messing with me" mode. Like,
yeah, I mean, reasonable to believe. I mean, for Kiryu, this is like if you've spent like 1,000 hours playing an MMO, and then you just go to the starting area to fuck with the new players. Like that's what Kiryu is doing. Like he is spawn camping these brand new players.
These are the level 1 mobsters. He's the level 99 crime boss. And he's coming here to fucking kill them.
Yeah, pretty much. This is how Mafia works. This is how Yakuza works. So Kiryu's like, well, my 9 kids, I'm not going to let you kick us out. And then Riki, dumbest man in the world, is like, well, if you
want to talk tough to us, old man? I see your really extremely jacked arms rippling out of your shirt. I'm sure I could take you.
You sure look like the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, but I think I could take you. And you got to shout out Mikio for being a good hype man.
You think you can just come in here from, like, big city, like, you know, hyped up like this? You think you can just come down here and bully us just because we're from a smaller city than you, huh?
Yes,
you go ahead.
He addresses himself as Riki Shimabukuro. Boy, do I love this boy. He's wonderful, and he is the fighting viper.
The fighting viper of Okinawa.
He's the fighting, yes, Mikio is just like really. They're both putting on their best, like, tough guy stares, and Mikio's getting real low, and, like, he's just kind of bobbing his head around, like, you better mess with this guy. But what I will say, I'm literally waving my finger as I say this, is you gotta respect. Mikio put all of his points into the shirt rip. His shirt rip is real fucking good. Like,
oh, you mean Rikio?
I said Rikio.
You said Mikio.
The fusion. Yeah. Mikio, he should rip his shirt off. But no, Rikia's shirt rip is like, it's real good. It's just like snappy. It's powerful. He really just goes for it. And you got to respect that for him.
Yeah, the shirt is well starched. It's like fully in shape in his hand.
It's not flexible at all. And
he
because
passes
Rikia
it to Mikio, and it doesn't just fly off and go somewhere. He passes it to Mikio. This is probably the only time in this series that this happens where there's like a continuity of shirt.
Exists. Yeah, continuity of shirt. So then we see his tattoo. It's a viper. It's got the eyes are blank. I didn't even notice this at first. Yeah, no pupils. And also the viper is a little bit fat, like a little bit. What's that really
Tsuchinoko?
Good Tsuchinoko. If I was a Yakuza and I had to choose my tattoo, I'd get a big fat snake on my back.
I would get the Yu-Gi-Oh card Danger Tsuchinoko.
Danger Tsuchinoko. I think Rikia really deserves a Tsuchinoko because he's not scary. He's not
know what card I mean, right?
I believe I am aware of Danger Tsuchinoko. So we get a boss fight ? With Rikia. I mean, he fights. He's doing his best.
Here's the card art for Danger Tsuchinoko.
Oh, let's see. Maybe it'll load eventually. Oh my god. Yes. Love it.
Please no steppy.
Please don't steppy on Rikia. Leave him alone, Kiryu. Don't hurt this boy. You do step on him. You give him a heat move. You hit him real hard. Over and over again. But he is like fucking super easy boss fight. I mean, he's the first boss, his second boss in the game. Which, I mean, I guess my gameplay progression technically means he's harder to fight than Majima, which is weird. I mean, not really, but like technically. So you massacre this boy. I mean, there's no chance. It's the fighting viper of Okinawa versus the dragon of Dojima. There's no question about who is going to win this one. Rikia is down. Kiryu is victorious. And let's see. This is when Kiryu's basically just like, well, I guess I gotta go fucking talk to the boss.
Yeah, Riki is like, fuck, this old man is strong. What am I gonna do?
Oops.
How are we gonna... We can't stop him from just going to the boss and, like, ripping ass through there. What are we gonna do? And Kiryu's like, well, yeah, I guess which way's your office?
What if he beats up all the guys in the boss's office? Oh, and then Mikio's like, all one of them?
The boss?
There's no guys in the... We gotta go back to the office so he can beat us up again?
Fuck. Yeah, how are we gonna have a long battle against the Ryudo family? There's 3 of them.
It's literally just like Rikia blocking the door, and you just have to like push against him. Then he falls over, and then
Mikio's got the build of one of the couch guys, so
yeah, he's a couch guy. So and then you knock him over, and Riki just tries to like pull himself back up, put himself in front of the door again. No, it's like that one guy that Kiryu keeps throwing out the window. Except like every time he comes back, he's just more and more fucked up, and he can't keep pulling through. Kiryu, Rikia basically has fallen in love with the fist of Kiryu. He's like, well, I guess we're friends now. You beat me up.
Yeah.
You hit me so
I can
hard
do.
that
I can't
like
beat you in
now.
a fight, so I guess I'll just bring you to the boss.
He's like, I guess we'll be friends now since you hit me so hard.
Yeah.
And we also learn a little bit about Rikia's tattoo and why the eyes are blank.
Yeah, he was getting the viper done, the symbol of Okinawa. But his tattoo artist died before he could get the eyes done.
In a tragic street racing accident.
No.
And the saddest thing was
the Cabaret Grand killed my tattoo artist.
Killed the tattoo artist, and the saddest thing was he was wearing his seatbelt at the time. This isn't a Fast and the Furious reference. This is
a reference to later, Yakuza 5.
A very funny moment. Not even funny, but just like, oh my god. Rikia takes us to Nakahara. And on the way, basically, we learn about how beloved this man is.
Yeah, this is just like getting like going by everybody in the town, and they make fun of him in front of you and embarrass him. Yeah,
like in a loving way. But also it's funny because like all these people know Rikia, and they're like, oh, Rikia. Like there's this old lady. She's like, oh, Rikia, I'm making, what's it called? Chanbara? I don't know. That's the samurai movies.
Like Goya melon, like Champloo.
Yeah. Chanpuru, which is an Okinawan dish. And she's like, do you want any, sweet boy, my sweet boy, Rikia? Do you want any chanpuru? And then he's like, well, I hate Goya, old lady.
Yeah, I can't stand the bitter stuff.
He's so hot. He's so old and hot. He's a badass dad.
Yeah, so like if only I were 20 years younger and a couple feet taller, I'd really love to date that guy right behind you.
You know my mother, the Obitarian.
The Obitarian is the mother to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, the Obitarian has an extensive family tree.
Yeah, she's like 50 kids.
Yeah, she's fucking Nanny Og from Discworld. She just fucks and just creates a sprawling family tree. Thousands of members. So we see the what can generously be described as the Nakahara office, which is more like a Nakahara.
I think it's just Nakahara's house. Like his apartment.
It's Nakahara's rec room in his his grandma's house, even though his grandma's probably 150 years old.
Yeah, this was my wife's room before we got divorced.
This is my wife's.
I turned it into a man cave.
This is my wife's old sewing room. Please excuse the all of the fabric lying around.
This was the nursery.
I fucking love as Kiryu walks through the 2 rooms of the Nakahara office. Like, we were describing the long battle where Rikia just keeps fucking crawling back in front of Kiryu, but as Kiryu's walking through the room, Rikia and Mikio just keep running in front of him and bowing over and over again, like they are a 2-man Yakuza wave.
They don't have enough guys to make a whole wave to even go through their little dinky office.
So hard. They're trying so hard. I love them.
Nakahara taught them the etiquette, and goddammit, they're going to adhere to it, even if they don't have the manpower.
Could they just get like 2 more guys?
They just need 2 more guys to like make the whole length from the way to the front door to Nakahara's quote unquote office, his bedroom.
Yeah. We also Kiryu sits down in Nakahara's ex-wife's sewing room, his man cave. We see
in the back of the room. There's just like 2 pineapples and a melon, a watermelon on display.
He's a tropical boy. He loves his fruit.
Yeah, he's got some fruit at hand, at arm's length.
He's got a
so
big bag, and he's got a. I'm just imagining like if we had ever seen Kiryu through getting his own family and having at the back of his room would just be like a big thing of cup noodles just sitting there and like two cans of beer, and he's just like, yeah, I don't know how to feed myself. We meet a new character. Well, first we meet Nakahara.
They're letting that watermelon ripen, and then once it's done, he's gonna cut it open, and they're gonna share, him and the boys.
Yeah, him and the boys, and also Saki. So we saw this girl earlier. She's the one who drew the police sketch of Shintaro Kazuma brought back to life. She's just kind of sitting on the porch, like sketching, and Nakahara's just like, yeah, she's mine. First he kicks her out. He's like, hey, I got to talk to this large man.
Yeah, we've got adult business. Just skedaddle, kid.
And then he's like, I know what it's like to have kids. I've had one. I've been a parent for 3 years.
Yeah, she's not his like biological daughter, but he adopted her 3 years ago.
Kiryu's like, boy, that's relatable. I get how I know the feeling, man. I totally get it.
Yeah, I've been a parent for 2 years and also 6 months, kinda.
I've been a parent. I was a parent once, and then I was a parent 8 more times.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of
9 kids, Nakahara.
Got 9 kids. I've got more kids than you. That means I'm a better dad.
Yeah. Look, if you multiply the 6 months that I've had those 9 kids by, if you multiply the 6 months by 9.
Yeah, it's like when
that's 4.5 years.
Say,
I've been a dad longer than you.
It's like a combined 150 years of experience or whatever. Kiryu's like, I've got a combined if you add all of my kids up together, it's like I've raised one child to adulthood.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how parenting works. Kiryu says, can you please not evict us? Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? And he says,
Nakahara says you gotta hand it to the U.S. military.
You gotta hand it to the U.S. military. They do. Their money pays, man.
Well, he's not selling. So he owns all the land. So guillotine this man on the beach, but he has been subletting it to people, and he says that a deal has come along that is just too good to pass up, which is that they want to build a big resort on Kiryu's land. On all the land, or a U.S. military base. Pick your poison. And Nakahara's like, well, the U.S. military is a global force for good. You gotta understand, Kiryu.
Yeah,
these are some
the
really
wars
good
in
dudes.
Afghanistan and Iraq. They may be, they were done with the best of intentions, Kiryu. You gotta understand.
I do think, doesn't Nakahara say, like, as a proud Okinawan, I have no love. He says, congrats, Kiryu, we have successfully eliminated 100% of the United States Armed Forces. Yeah, he's not happy about the U.S. military base that may or may not be going up in Kiryu's backyard.
But it's simply too much money.
He's like, with this money, I could buy a second I could buy like a 4th guy.
I could get an extension on the house. I could get a whole new room. I could set up a man cave or maybe a home theater or something.
I could double the size of my family, and I could have 6 guys. You gotta understand, Kiryu. Kiryu does not understand, and he like, Nakahara is trying to be reasonable with him. Like, he's like, well, I get it. but you're not from here. You're not from the main. You're from the mainland. So like, surely you've got a place to go. And hey, we'll even give you some money to relocate. And Kiryu's like, that's that's pretty reasonable. But I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
He tells Nakahara that he used to be a yakuza, and
Right.
he tells Nakahara something weird where he's like, I this is what I would have said if I was making up this excuse or something like that. And it's like
I used to be a yakuza. Like I was really good at it, which debatable.
You shook down 2 people in your entire life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's done it
twice.
He
He almost had his own family, so I guess he's something at it. So yeah, I was really good at it. Almost too good. I was really good at ruining people's lives.
I shook a guy down so hard he died. He's like he's
misremembering
the events of Yakuza 0.
It's been almost 20 years. I don't really remember.
Did I kill that guy? I don't remember. I don't remember that one that well. That was in the 80s. I don't know.
No, wait. I haven't killed anyone. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never killed anyone.
I love it. He's just like, you wouldn't throw all 9 of my kids on the street, would you? And it's like, no, Nakahara said he would pay to relocate you if you wanted.
Yeah.
Not to say that Kiryu should just
we would owe you some money. Like, we would gladly pay for you to live somewhere else.
Not to say that Kiryu should just take this lying down, but he does when he says, would you just kick all my kids out onto the street? He is being incredibly incorrect. That is never. It's
happen. Not like Nakahara didn't wasn't trying to negotiate. Like he wasn't saying hey, get the fuck out. Like.
But now Nakahara is saying get the fuck out because he did pull out a sword on Kiryu.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna take this line down from some fucking city slicker. Get out of here. I'll cut you down.
Losing to Kiryu in a fight is that's not embarrassing in the slightest. But when Kiryu straight up refuses to fight you,
I'm not even gonna waste my time on you, old man.
Yeah, he's literally like, really, you want to try it? Really? You would kill me? You just kill me even though I've got 9 kids? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, leave 9 kids without a father? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, then he turns around to leave and he's just like, and if you really do want to fight me, just know that I won't hold back, old man. And then he walks out and he closes the door.
I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, he's like, I won't kill you, but you're old and, if I hit you hard enough, you probably will die, so. And then Nakahara doesn't even, he's just like, well, fuck. He's big. He's large.
I can't compete with somebody that big.
I can't compete. He's just wide and big and large, and he's got big arms. Damn it. Well, I don't know, whatever. And that's the end of the chapter. That's it.
Yeah, that's the whole damn thing.
Next week we have a very long chapter, actually, a much more substantial chapter. I
can't wait.
It's a good.
It's pretty good.
It's a really good one. And it's very long.
We're gonna get so many more child antics.
So much.
Hijinks.
God, at the beginning of this game is just like, it's just like a little local drama about a man who wants to keep his orphanage, and there's nothing else going on, and I really like that about it. Like, obviously, we'll get a plot.
Just
we'll get chapter 9.
Pretty much like
later.
every orphan gets a little tiny
moment
in the spotlight.
I know.
Not immediately. Like some of them are later on in the game, but
like every character gets a little something. To kind of get what they're about. It's really sweet. I really like that they give time to each of the kids. Yes. It's not just like this is
a mass of faceless kids that you don't.
No, you get to kind of get what each of them is about.
Yeah, they have names. They have something that they have worries and aspirations. It's nice.
It's really nice, and it's nice that the villain right now is 3 incredibly harmless boys.
Yeah, just the shit kicking. The local shit kickers.
Yeah, they're just like, God, the fact that they were just hanging out eating popsicles. It's just like the game is not even remotely like I said, the other fail family that doesn't do anything and doesn't do any crime that we get in a later game, like at least in that game they are made to be like a nuisance to Kiryu.
Yeah.
Like they keep causing problems for him. In this one it's like they are scared of him right off the bat.
Yeah, it's like you fucking slap the ice cream out of their hand and they're like, oh, okay, sir, I'll take you right to our boss. Don't worry.
That fucking scene where they're bowing gets me every time.
Yes.
Sir, this way, right this way. Oh, hello, sir, right this way.
The door's right over there.
There you go. Don't kill our boss, please.
Please, he's very old. I don't think either of us are qualified to be the boss.
So next week,
we never mentioned it, but Rikia is the captain of the Ryudo family.
Yeah,
he's second in command.
He's second in command of 3.
Of 3. Like, he's got authority over Mikio, and that's
if 2 of them die, then Mikio is the sole patriarch of the Ryudo family. Like there's none. There's 3 of them. There's no fucking anything for this. There's none of them. They don't like they. And the funny thing is that next week we're gonna meet the Ryudo family rival, which is like a real threat of a Yakuza family, and it makes me wonder. And I'm not saying I don't cancel me for saying this, because I love the Ryudo family and they're very funny and they're very nice. But it makes me wonder why the Ryudo family still exists if there's like an actual Yakuza presence in Ryukyu. Like, why are any of them
I think it's
still
literally
alive?
just because he owns plots of land and wants to hang out all day. So he's like, I'm going to recruit some local
like, how is
that
there
also
a
don't want to work.
Yeah, how is there a bigger Yakuza family that is a rival to the Ryudo family when the Ryudo family's 3 guys and you could kill them by like blowing on them with a really hard, like they fall over and just break their neck and die. Like there's no threat level to any of these, and that's why I love them so much. They're just completely harmless, very funny. Kiryu, I mean, we saw later like when Mikio in the first chapter when Mikio shows up and says that Nakahara got shot, like the kids call him Uncle Mikio. Like the Kiryu does not.
Yeah, like this is Uncle
guys...
Rika and Uncle Mikio.
Yeah, these are very friendly guys. They're not dangerous in the slightest. And that's what I really like. We have I forgot to put questions up this week, but we have if you have any questions for us, you can send them to our Discord at Kamurocho Radio.
We do have a question.
I was gonna say. Wait, on Twitter, we got 2 on Discord.
Oh yeah, 2 on Discord. That's what I meant.
Yes. So if you also have a question, you can join our Discord server. The link to join is at the bottom of any episode, and you can leave them in the Dolce de Postcard channel. So we got 2. One of them is from friend of the show Dan at Big Challenges on Twitter, but is at Bigger Challenge on Twitter, but this is on Discord. Oops. Who says, way back when we were discussing Yakuza 0, I asked who Kiryu was calling when he saved his game and used the item box. How do you think that's changed over the games? Does he call Haruka to save his game? Was Nishiki still delivering items in Yakuza 1? I think Kiryu... Okay, I think in the first game in 0, Kiryu was calling Kazuma. He's calling his dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
He's called
Dad.
Dad.
And Dad was in prison in that game, so he was just calling the prison. Hey, Dad, let me tell you what... He's like telling him what happened this week.
Wait, in 0?
In 0.
You think that's what happened? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought we were talking
Kazuma.
about Yakuza 1.
In Yakuza 1, Kazuma's in hiding for much of it, so I feel like he's calling... Is he calling Date?
You can call Kashiwagi or
calling
like,
Kashiwagi and then
Kazuki.
In Yakuza...
I need Yugi to bring me something.
I guess Yakuza 2, he probably is calling like Date. And he has a hotline, and just any
Date.
one of his... It's like Date or
Date,
Kazuki,
fire up the pseudocopter.
Or Yuya. And he's like, here, I need you to hold on to this smooth, shiny stone for me. And you're like, okay, Kiryu, right away. I swallowed the last one. Oops. And
Here,
then in
please,
this one,
put this gold plate back in my closet, back in Aoki.
Yeah, I guess that in this one he
Owie.
probably is just calling Haruka to save his game and hold on to his stuff for him. She probably has
Hey,
like a
Haruka,
little...
could you just take this cheeseburger and go stuff it into my chest of drawers back?
She just
back
like
in
rides
my
her bike over
bedroom.
and picks it up and takes it.
I'm gonna use this cheeseburger as fishing bait later. I need to hold on to it.
And then we have a question from Discord user Chaos who says, what's easier to manage, an orphanage or a Yakuza clan? Argyle, I'm sure we both have plenty of experience running both.
Yes.
I don't even know where the money to run an orphanage comes from, besides from Kazuma. So, I mean, okay, we gotta ask because a Yakuza clan comes in many sizes. Are we talking
Ryudo family
Ryu
size?
or Ryudo? Because the Ryudo family is the easiest thing in the world because you're just a landlord.
just hanging out with your boys all day.
That's hanging out with your boys doing landlord shit together.
Which is to say nothing. You just
Nothing.
don't do anything.
Literally, like, that's the thing. The Ryudo family doesn't do anything.
Like I think they're just hanging out and like playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle all day.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. I mean, they definitely play video games, right?
Yeah. Riki and Mikio? Oh my god, yeah.
They have these guys own a PSP. Like,
oh, look, it's 2007. The Wii is out. They're playing Wii Sports.
oh, they're playing Wii bowling with old Nakahara.
Yeah, Nakahara
Yeah, the
fucking
old
loves
man.
Wii boxing.
He asked like, can we have Wii bowling night again, boys? And they're like, oh yeah, of course, Pops. Saki can play too, and they're like a fucking, you know, the fucking commercials for the Wii, or like
we would like
even
to play.
even Grandma was getting in on it, swinging the fucking remote around.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's Nakahara. I mean, running an orphanage is hard. You gotta take care of all those kids. You gotta cut an onion really carefully. Gotta try not to get evicted. Yeah, I definitely run a Yakuza clan.
Yeah, the Yakuza family. Yeah, definitely easier.
Definitely, 100%. So those are our questions for this week, and that is the end of the episode. Short one this week. Not a complaint. Yeah. This has been Kamurocho Radio. You can find all of our episodes at yakuzapod.com. We have a Discord server. The link to join is at the bottom of any of our episodes, so come on in. You can find me on Twitter at BradipusRex, and you can find Argyle on Twitter at Argyle_funk.
Okay, you're plugging my Twitter now too? Okay.
That's
fine.
Oh, no, I don't know.
No, go ahead. Feel free.
No. I was just doing it because the last thing I recorded was.
Plug my shows too.
No, you can plug your own shows. Argyle, what shows can we find you on?
You can find me on a little show called Pod of Greed. That's POD of Greed. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX podcast currently. Good show.
I've heard your tenure with WoW Cool Robot has ended.
Yes. You can also now listen to the entirety of the G Gundam series of WoW Cool Robot, where myself and Audrey from Pot of Greed as well join Max to talk about, G Gundam. One of my favorite animes. Extremely good show. A lot of heart. Love is all you need, baby. Love is the answer.
Yeah. And now I can't make the joke anymore every week of G Gundam.
I'll probably be plugging in at least a couple.
Plug it a couple more times. I gotta say, by the way, sorry for interrupt. I'm just looking at these comments for the chapter video that I've been referencing back to, and I love this comment. One of them says, "Man, I wish I was strong like Kazuma," and then the other one was Kazuma Kiryu is best character of Yakuza.
Yeah, dude.
I agree. Yeah,
I agree with both of these people.
Heck yeah. This one says the outfit Kiryu is wearing is pretty similar to what Tony Montana wore in Scarface: The World Is Yours. Red tropical shirt and white pants. I don't think those characters have anything in common, Argyle.
Yeah,
I don't think Kiryu knows what drugs are.
Yeah, I think if he found out about drugs, he would have ended the Dojima family even sooner.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What are?" He's like Giorno from JoJo Part 5.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
The second he learns that the mafia is selling drugs, he's like, "What? They're doing what?
What?
Kazuma, do you fucking know this?"
Yeah, it's kind of it's like one of our main like pillars of income.
Kiryu, we sell drugs. What? He beat up everyone. So that's that. You can find my podcast. I do one called Slappers Only with Max of Pot of Greed of WoW Cool Robot. That one's about video game music. We
just recorded your Ace Combat 7 episode.
It was a real deep dive. And then you can listen to Kylix Y. About Kylix Y, the ABC Family Show about a boy with no belly button. It's almost over. We've got like fucking 6 episodes left.
So little Kyle.
I know, it's so short. So those are the episodes you can find. So listen to those; they're fun. Listen to Argyle's podcast; they're also fun. And
they are.
I mean, where else can you go for literally like probably? I mean, hundreds of hours of discussion about
of recap podcasts.
Like. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm sorry. Just to plug your podcast for a bit. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh and you just want to hear people talk about it forever, like they'll never stop doing Pot of Greed.
There's over 150 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh now.
I mean, probably over
of Pot of Greed. We've covered like 250 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh.
We are talking about
more than 300.
We are talking about days worth of content days. If you sat down and listened to Pot of Greed, you would be there for a fucking week and a half or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
instead of Pot of Greed, I think it'd be there for like 5 days.
You'd be there probably 2 weeks if I had to guess, and that's listening constantly because like most of our episodes these days are an hour and a half or longer.
Damn. Anyways, sorry to plug your podcast.
It's a fun podcast. You should come back on it sometime. It's been.
I should come back on it sometimes. Last time I was on it was on the very bad Capsule Monsters episode, but I don't know. I don't know anything about GX. I don't know anything about it.
Fine.
Come on. You just have me on. Say the word. So that's everything for this week. We'll be back next week with a very big chunky chapter in Power Struggle, Chapter 3. So we'll see you then. And as always, Kiwami means extreme.
Bye.
Bye.
花咲いても花散るとも眩しい雪月花